Random motherfucking boners. Okay, let me set the scene for you. You're in class and the teacher calls you up to the front to write the answer up on the board. You're just trying to mind your own business because nobody ever likes having to answer questions in class anyway, but aside from that, you're also trying to prevent anybody from finding out that you just got yourself a hard-on. The worst part is that you now have to advertise the fact that you have a stiffy to everybody in the bloody room. Damn it! At this point, what the hell do you do? How are you going to deal with this, and will you be able to live with this level of embarrassment? You're freaking out in your mind trying to find some kind of way to resolve the issue. You could say that it's the style of your trousers. Yeah, right. Please. What pair of trousers has a random look of something poking against it from the inside of your upper thigh, like a pitched up tent? Could you just tell the teacher that you refuse to answer the question? Go on, try it, see where that gets you. Actually, there's no need, I'll tell you. A one-way ticket straight to the head teacher's office, and even worse, you have to walk with that fucking thing around the school to get there. The walk through the school is bad in itself because just think about the amount of people that will see you now. And imagine trying to explain to your head teacher the whole situation. Sir, I thought I took my vitamins this morning, but it actually turned out to be that I picked up one of my dad's special blue pills, and I've been stuck with this monster for about 3 hours now. Honestly, I've tried to get rid of it. I tried watching some porn, thinking about that really ugly receptionist to get it down. I even tried sticking it in a warmed up grapefruit, but nothing. It just won't leave me alone. It just stays there saluting me, staring at me, taunting me, and it just won't fucking leave me alone. The bastard's mocking me. Ah! Ah! Luckily for you guys, this kind of thing has happened to me a couple of times in the past and I can answer all of your questions. And no, I did not actually say that to my head teacher, although I have said some weird shit to him in the past. And I did not accidentally take my dad's Viagra. I don't even know if he actually has any, so I'll be sure to ask him, don't worry about it. But I digress. What I'm talking about is the having to conceal your weapon part so that nobody notices it. First off, I just want to say that my random boners weren't ever that random, to be honest. They were actually planned to grow at the right moments in order to wreak havoc and eventually take over the world. Mwahahaha. Mwahahaha. Wow, my voice just fucking failed me at the end of that. But whenever I got boners, it was actually when I was thinking of something sexual or kinky. So I never understood how people got them randomly. I mean, how could somebody get them randomly? You guys must have been thinking about something to cause a sudden rush of blood from your brain to your dick. Just think about it, but don't too much, otherwise you'll get a stiffy. Ha! Gay! In my case, I had a really hot Spanish teacher who we'll call for the sake of this video, Miss Oh Damn. Now every guy thought that Miss Oh Damn was as hot as hell, and in the space of 3 years in which she taught me, all that I picked up from the language was hola and como estas. Why, you may ask? Because I was too busy fantasizing about banging Miss Oh Damn either over her desk or in as many different positions as humanly possible. For example, the Alaskan Snow Dragon, the Flaming Cheeto, the Rodeo, and something a little more normal like doggy style. You can obviously tell that these were my most favourite classes in school. Funnily enough, shortly after my time with Miss Oh Damn, I heard that she was married and pregnant, expecting twins of all things. You can imagine the kind of jokes that followed this, guy saying that the twins were secretly theirs and that they did Miss Oh Damn, blah blah frigging blah. Please, how unrealistic is that? They were mine. All of the girls in my school thought that it was so amazing that she was having babies, but not long after everybody found out, one guy came across the ultimate realization. MILF! Now obviously Miss Oh Damn wasn't the only reason for my chubbies, so all of my other not so random boners were caused by the girl next to me with the skirt that was way too short for her own safety. Now in my school we wore uniforms, and for some reason the girls like to roll their skirts up so high that any movement out of the normal would cause them to unleash the Kraken. Sorry, Pirates of the Caribbean reference there. You know when Davy Jones releases the Kraken! The guy with the octopus head? No? Okay, fuck you guys. I never understood why they wanted to have their skirts that short in the first place, because it could be really embarrassing at times for them. But then again, my school was in Essex, where the girls are orange and oh so easy. As some other YouTubers may know. Alex, my god. I make it sound like all the girls in my school were slutty, but it was more the majority that did that kind of thing than anything. I mean, there were the more respectable girls too, but nobody paid attention to them. So what did I do to avoid the pitched up tent look in my trousers, you may ask? How did I avoid the embarrassment? Well, for one, I didn't try to push it down because it would just launch straight back up again and give you a black eye. Trust me, I learnt that the hard way. Pun fully fucking intended. I actually owned the bone. I walked up to the front of the class and was like, yeah, I just got a boner. Impressive, isn't it? And then me and two girls ran off to have threesomes for the rest of the day, because that's how I roll. All joking aside, I actually used to quite simply, if you can imagine yourself doing this, you basically untuck your shirt and you lift your dick upwards so the waistband of your trousers keeps the fucker strapped right against your stomach. By doing this, you pretty much keep your hard-on away from the looser part of your trousers, which is the area that can make the vagina minor most visible because it has more leeway. To play things safe, having the untucked shirt helps as well, just to make things even less visible. Just please, for the love of God, do not attempt to do any stretches with your newfound confidence of others being unaware of the fact that you're carrying a full-on rager in your pants, because people may see your bell end poking out of your trousers, and trust me, nobody fucking wants that. So there's an embarrassing situation avoided. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another topic.